Hello. Making sure all speakers are ready and on, and they are. Okay. Today is it's December 16th already, 2016. Hanukkah begins this year on Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve begins on Christmas Eve. Anyway. We seem here in America to forget what is liberty and what you want. They're going to give the medical breaks to the rich. They're going to give most of the tax breaks to the rich. So you people out there of all classes, especially the poor, who really believed that this man does walk on water, I'm talking Donald Trump, you're screwed. This is one reason why I think he's an insane man. He's erratic. And I believe that the inauguration on January 10th should be, in fact, stopped until full investigations by the CIA is done regarding Putin and tampering. And it's really ugly. I think this is uglier than Watergate and Nixon when he left the White House in 1974. I was in labor with my first child, and as I was giving labor, Richard Nixon was resigning. It is a moment I will always remember. Yepers. I've been in contact with President Obama several times since his candidacy and his running of America. He has been vetoed by Republicans from day one. When he was voted in, they promised him that they would make sure that none of anything that he put in got through, even asking for a crayon. They lived up to their promise, and they vetoed everything he put in, to the point that he would have to make concessions for them or they wouldn't listen to him at all, making our health care a total mess, because he did not want insurance companies to be in anybody's pocket, but they remained in his pocket and in everybody's pocket, and people fell through the cracks, like I thought they would. Yeah. The Republicans knew they would, and so they were very happy, bouncing up and down, happy, happy, joy, joy, and not really caring about the American people. Obama has answered many questions of mine through his staff regarding my real estate problems, giving me ideas of what I can do, what I could do. I did it, and it worked. One day, he thought I sounded extremely depressed. I mean, this man was used to, by now, having his people let my letter go in front of him. And he was reading it, and I guess I sounded extremely depressed, and I was. And he called some people to make sure I was okay. They called me at home, and I was okay. I have to say that I believe thoroughly in this, that they are our president. We should be able to call them, make appointments to see them, not have to go through everything. I mean, go down the pat down and everything. If you want to visit, not just visit your president, but have a meeting with him. Granted, not all of us can. I mean, that would make the president totally crammed up for years, just listening to all of us. But Yeah, he did. He does still. I'm going to share the letter that went on this last 2 days. I was upset. President Obama, you have been my favorite president, my very favorite. Dear President Obama, I know you are probably getting so many of these you could scream. However, I wish you and the cabinet would not had given Trump your blessings. Why? Well, you know why. Now he is putting his old cronies into our White House. Yes, our White House. None of them will do a job that is sufficient for each job to have without making mistakes that will affect our country. Trump is a dangerous man. Is there any way the inauguration can be delayed? That's an honest question. I don't know. It's never been done, so we'll see. Millions of people are worried, sick to their stomachs. There are pictures with him and his daughter that are uncomfortable. His mouth is unfiltered. He says exactly what he wants and does not care if it is wrong or right. He has to have it his way. We are facing a war. I was told that if Trump does not get into the White House, that a few states will battle for it. Is that true? I have no idea. But I do know he is not a good person. You were shoved into corners by the Republicans, vetoed on important issues. I saw this happening to you. Nothing I can do. I am just she-human who felt sad for this whole situation. So I have to say, thank you. I believe with all my soul, you are one good man and are a good man. Added that in, I said, by the way, your girls are going to be beautiful. I see it. I believe your wife is the prettiest since Mrs. Kennedy. Best regards, Sean. Well, to my surprise, he found time. He found time to, there goes my mouse again, to answer my letter. Again, and it was personal. Dear Sean, thank you for writing. Your reflections on the progress we've made together mean a lot to me. Messages like yours underscore that America is at its best when people from all walks of life add their voices to our national conversations. And we all come together to shape our country's course. Once I leave the Oval Office, I'll rejoin you as a private citizen to shape our country's course. A stronger America that has progressed further and reached higher than many thought was possible. And while there are milestone moments we will always remember, I want you to know that messages from people like you have touched my heart and informed my presidency. They've stayed with me and they've kept me going, and they always will. Again, thank you for writing to me. Our brand of democracy is hard, and we are a constant work in progress. But I promise you that as long as I am president and long after, I will be right alongside you, as I always have been, working to ensure our nation lives up to our highest ideals, remains a beacon of hope and opportunity. All the best, Barack Obama. Thank you, President Obama. Many of you may not like him. Many of you may like him. But I've been communicating with him the whole time, and I always encouraged all of you guys to make an appointment with him or talk to him, write him letters, let him know you care. Just give him hope. Many of us did. Millions of us. Thank you to the American people who gave him hope. Just thank you from a regular citizen like y'all. And may God bless America. Good night.